This is a Fox News alert. Republican Representative Steve Stockman filing a resolution directing the House Sergeant-at-Arms to arrest Lois Lerner. You heard right, arrest her on charges of contempt of Congress. And joining us, Representative and former IRS lawyer Michelle Bachmann. Nice to see you.
Good to see you, too.
All right. Should she be arrested on that contempt citation?
Well, I can understand the frustration that members of Congress have. Clearly, there's a big problem here. Lois Lerner has not been forthcoming, as we learned from her emails this week. But I think the direction that we want to go is to continue this process and get through it. I think arresting her is probably not going to happen. This resolution probably isn't going to go through. But as we learned this week, true to course, Lois Lerner was directing employees at the IRS to be very careful, shade what you say in your emails. She even went one step further. She contacted the IT director at the IRS and asked point blank, are these instant messages IRS, are they saved? The guy wrote back and said, no, they aren't. She had a one-word answer. Perfect. In other words, she wanted to keep information away from members of Congress.
Yeah, I think every American should be unglued by this, because what she was trying to do was trying to subvert the congressional obligation to do oversight at the IRS. And the fact that the Attorney General of the United States is not aggressively investigating, the fact that he has not been appointed a special prosecutor if he won't do it, and the fact that the President of the United States won't fire him so he appoints someone to do it. She was trying to subvert there's
no question. And you can see how unserious the Department of Justice is. Just think, for 1 year, Greta, the Department of Justice has supposedly been investigating Lois Lerner. Investigating Lois Lerner, they didn't even know about the lost emails. They didn't even know about her hard drive that had supposedly crashed. So what kind of an investigation is this? You don't even have that basic information. It's a joke. Let me also add, the Wall Street Journal also had a source in the DOJ that said the DOJ probably wasn't going to bring charges against Lois Lerner. You can't trust the DOJ.
I don't know why the media just looks the other way. Congress is sort of aggressive on this, not wholly. I'd be a lot more aggressive investigating this. And the Attorney General isn't interested in it, and the President calls it a phony scandal. And we've got a woman who we know lied with the planted question.
And says it's not a smidgen of corruption.
Well, that's the President. And we know that she was trying to subvert Congress's duty to oversee what goes on at the IRS by telling basically everyone to hide things in their emails.
Right, but I want people to know this isn't going to go away. It's never going to go away until we get to the bottom of it. Between the Oversight Committee, between the House of Ways and Means, this is going to continue on until it's done. And don't forget, some of the greatest number of visits at the White House were by high IRS officials. We will get to that. I firmly believe what we should do, Greta, is give Lois Lerner immunity and have her spill the beans on who, on top of her, gave her this directive.
I don't know. There's certainly enough to be a whole lot suspicious. All right, let me ask you about something else that today there's a court order. Judge Reggie Walton, federal judge, has now ordered the IRS to provide information about what happened to Lois Lerner's emails. Yesterday it was Judge Emmett Sullivan.
Yeah, exactly right. So there were 3 huge developments this week. The emails from Lois Lerner herself, and now the 2 federal judges are saying, cough it up. We want to know what happened to these emails, explain how they were lost, why they were lost, where did they go, what about this hard drive, why didn't you follow the law and back it up? So now judges in a court system are saying, get to the bottom of the truth.
But isn't that appalling? I mean,
that a judge would have to do it.
It's appalling. Congress can't get the answer. The citizens have to do it. They have to go to federal judges. Yeah. And what should happen is the President of the United States and the Department of Justice and the Commissioner of the IRS should be ordering an investigation. But they're just hiding this.
Well, that's right. But remember, Congress also has other power. We have the power to defund various aspects of the executive branch, which we should. If they don't have money, they don't have power. The other thing we can do is impeach executive officials like a Lois Lerner. We could impeach a Koskinen for betrayal of public trust. They have betrayed the public trust. They have broken laws, it appears. That's something Congress could do. I think we should pursue that route.
Representative, nice to see you.
Good to see you.